So, excuse my attire at the moment.
What do we have here?
We have sample packs for our new premium range of vinyl.
Swatch cans.
Yeah.
Open it violently.
Oh.
Ooh. What are these?
These are light tints.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Ta-da! Arjie, Dare to Change. Arjie vinyl.
Yes. So this is our own brand right here.
Wow, this is nice.
This is something we've been working on for probably 4 years to get to this moment, you know?
Yeah.
And that RG is basically kind of rebranding slightly.
But still Arjie, isn't it?
Yeah, still RG, but just rebranding slightly with the red and the blue to tie in with the British manufacturing. Yeah. I'm dead happy to have these, honestly.
Yeah.
Got our QR code there, so you can scan that on the back if you feel like you want to, with our logo.
Then there will be...
We've still got the old logo, but just small. It took so long because like these are getting hand assembled. Like every single one was assembled by hand.
Yeah.
Wow.
Put them together.
All organised, like category by category. Yeah. Put together. So there's quite a lot of time went into that label-wise. So there you go, guys. If you want sample packs, believe you me, we've got sample packs. So get onto arjievinyls.co.uk/shop and you'll see these bad boys for sale. How much are we selling them for?
£25.
£25 each. There's quite a lot
About
in there.
85 different colours.
Yeah.
There's a lot, isn't there?
But it's worth the money.
Yep.
We'll send that with an informational brochure.
And some exclusive colours, nobody else does it.
Exclusive.
Yeah, exclusive.
You can see how many are in there. It's not just padded with cardboard at the bottom, yeah. It's actually like loads of...
And we will have brochures as well.
You see in there?
Brochures, and these vinyls are, it's got a 5-year product manufacturer warranty.
If I keep going stacking these, it'll be like that coffee episode, won't it? You know, like,
well, you
the
can
amount
still
that I drink, at least we'll have some that's in stock so that, you know, in the event that I need a coffee, I can go get myself one, you see what I mean?
No, if you...
So that'll keep us going for a little while.
Yeah.
Good. If you sign up and you buy, you know, a few rolls, you get it for free, my friend. You get it for free.
Yes.
Oh, it's wonderful, wonderful. I'm very happy to progress our business to this point, you know?
Yeah, and it's a cast vinyl, isn't it? Top quality.
Top quality stuff.
Yeah, so we'll try to compete with Avery Hexes, but our film is slightly thicker than, it's quite a bit thicker than average, right? Because that way if you heat it, it stretches quite a lot, but it doesn't, you know, it's less likely to heat, when you heat it, go through, right?
Yeah.
Then that's the advantage of these films, and pressure activated glue.
That's quite a haul, I have to say. Quite a big haul there. But like each one individually was made off a vinyl roll. So you got to make every single vinyl roll, then chop the piece off the roll, in order to make it. And we use
print print these individually as well, isn't it?
Oh, so you can actually peel that off if you wanted to. That stuff.
Yeah, it's vinyl. You can apply
It's
it.
actually vinyl.
Oh, so you can actually apply this.
It's not. Yeah, you can actually peel off the backing paper.
No way.
It's actually off. It's like it's very mini versions of these.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we make each one that is there exactly every single one, chop it down small, and then hand assemble it.
And you guys are welcome to contact us to become our distributors as well, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah, see this satin chrome?
Yeah, that's that one there. Boom. On the end.
Yeah, and also what's good about this new range we brought out, because the traditional satin chrome, they don't last long and they're very hard to apply, but ours is very, very easy to apply. It's almost as easy as gloss.
Gloss vinyl.
Yeah, isn't it?
That's right. So if you want to get in touch, make sure you hit over to arjievinyls.co.uk/shop.
Yeah, because before we start to make it, then we tried it on the S-Class.
Yeah.
And the Civic. one is satin chrome white, one is satin chrome black. They're easy
Yeah, we have to try the satin chromes just simply because satin chrome's hard to make, you see.
Yeah, and we've got 20 different colors of satin chrome, so that's the main theme of this new Arjie range, and some matte chrome as well.
Because satin chrome's like booming at the moment. Everybody wants satin chrome, but the thing is, the satin chrome is like, it's got the satin sheen,
Yeah.
but it's got the chromey reflection.
Yeah.
And everybody wants like a little bit of pow in with the satin finish. A bit of satin or mattes are kind of a bit boring, but you want something with a pow in there.
To make
so you
it
get
pop.
yourself the satin chrome to pop it. Yeah, so you pop it, and there you go.
Yeah, and we've got some shifting color ones. You know, the color shift ones.
We're thinking as well, because this is the Chinese edition of the sample pack. We've got one for you Western people. All right. Yeah, so you know that we're true to our British side, okay? And then we've got one for you Eastern people, where we tailor it for your market too. How friendly are we? We're very friendly. So there you go. Laser flash white, and it's got some Chinese squiggles there too for you. Yeah, so if you can read Chinese, there you go. Bam! That's the name in Chinese.
All right, so you're doing it.
So we can tailor it to different markets.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. That's the thing. It's like we're like limited by being British, that you can't speak everybody else's language. We just speak English. But it's nice if we've got contacts to be able. Exactly, you can make sample packs, and I'd like an Arabic one, to be honest. We could tailor our Dubai market.
Oh, we do have a guy from Dubai wanted to try our products and become our distributor.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
So if he tried and if they like it, they can make those sample packs in Arabic.
The thing
and
that
sell it in Dubai.
like we've just tried to keep in mind when making this, right, is that in different countries there's different temperatures, and when you're trying to apply vinyl wrap, it greatly affects how your vinyl wrap's applied.
Definitely, yeah.
Based on temperature, ambient temperature, yeah. So in Dubai, you'd be surprised, right? All the buildings are air conditioned.
Yeah.
Like this building isn't air conditioned because we just don't need it. We need to warm it up, not cool it down. So they have to cool everything down. So they've got air conditioned buildings, so they can actually set the temperature they want. So if we recommend a certain temperature, they can set it, which is fine. For hotter countries, it's easier. Colder countries, it's more difficult because heating things is a lot more expensive than cooling it.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. See, look, this is Avery, massive company, tailoring their vinyl to the Eastern market. Bam! It's an American company, tailoring it, boom, with Chinese. Very clever, because you know, like if you think about like the biggest speaking languages in the world, you've got English, Espanol, and Chinese.
Definitely.
Massive blooming languages, aren't they? How many people speak English? A few billion.
Still quite a lot.
Yeah.
And then I think
it's got to be a billion at least, hasn't
it? Yeah. And then how many people speak Chinese?
Well,
it's got to be billions.
Billion plus.
And then how many people speak Spanish? I think that's probably the biggest language in the world. Okay, here we go. Chinese is the most spoken language in the world. Bam! And then Spanish, then English. So there you go. That's the hierarchy of languages spoken. Did you know that, James?
I knew it was the most spoken language.
Chinese.
I'm not sure how many people spoke it.
It says 1.2 billion native speakers of it.
Wow. What about English?
That's massive, that. And then Spanish is second place, English is third.
Spanish is second? Wow, I thought
Spanish is
English
second.
should be under
There's
Chinese.
massive Spanish population in South America, isn't they?
Yeah, it's true.
Massive. They're all Spanish, aren't they? They all speak Spanish.
Yeah, Spanish is huge. Chinese outweighs Spanish by a lot because Chinese is 1.2 billion.
Just go to China and see how many people there, you know.
Yeah, when I went to China, I've been to China a few times. When I went there, you can't even find a toilet on your own. Like you'll struggle. You'll go to a public toilet in the middle of nowhere and there'll be a guy in there. Like there'll always be somebody to accompany you no matter where you go. Like is that how busy it is there? Spanish, 400 million speakers.
Wow, so it's
actually
a big jump down, isn't it?
Huge jump.
So it's like a third of what?
English is kind of on par with Spanish, almost 360 million.
Right.
So it's not far, well, when I say not far off.
That's like us in America, really, isn't it? America got like 300 million people. We've got about 60.
Is this like native tongue though, or is it people that just can't speak the language? Because there's a lot of people that can't speak English as a second language.
True. Yeah. True. Like in Africa, Huge amount of Africa speaks English as a second language. I mean, when I went to Ghana,
if you go around Asia, if you go to like Malaysia, they all have, like Singapore, the language is English really, isn't it? Even though they've got...
because I went to Ghana, and when I went there, I said to the guy, so what do you speak? He goes, we speak English and Ga. Amazing.
Do I sound different when I speak Chinese?
No, you just sound very girly. Very girly.
When I speak Chinese, I mean like...
Very girly. Just all round girly. Girly English, girly Chinese, just girly. Ain't that right?
Yeah.
You can't avoid it, it's just, you know, just the way you are. But certain languages either make the way you pronounce it, like your voice has to change accordingly.
Yeah,
Because like in English, I play with it a bit, just like, but like you can speak English in a deep way if you do it.
It's like Arabs speak very aggressively.
Yeah.
Never noticed, but they're not being aggressive.
No,
it's just their tone of language.
Same with Italians as well.
Yeah.
I've got told is they say Chinese sounds quite aggressive as well. People say that it actually sounds like they're shouting at each other.
Yeah, sometimes with Chinese, I think more so with Cantonese. Like I remember growing up, I had Cantonese neighbours like opposite where we lived, and I used to think, why is it like around 6 o'clock at night every night they're arguing? Well, either they were arguing or they were just cooking dinner. I thought they were having full-on rows. Like, I didn't realise.
I think that's just the way
I think just cooking dinner, to be honest. But like, they used to have proper full-on fights. But they were a really nice family. Like, we used to go out and we used to play badminton with their kids. They were around the same age as me.
Yeah.
And like, we had a garden wall. It was like reasonably high, but it wasn't that high. But because we were short, it seemed higher.
Yeah.
So we used to just like play badminton over the thing, and like he always used to kill me. But like I used to like, he was like a legendary badminton player. He's probably like the Olympic winner right now or something. Mark, if you're an Olympic winner, hit me up. We've got some vinyl wrap for you. But yeah, we'll put the Olympic stripes on there, and if you've won any gold medals.
Badminton racket.
But yeah, he was really good. He used to kill me, but I used to play him, and obviously tried the hardest I could.
It's hard badminton, isn't it?
It's a tricky sport. You know what's really interesting about badminton is you can't just play badminton normally. You got to play badminton with your wrist.
Yeah.
You can't use shoulder power, because you know when I play, I'm like, bam, like that, bam. But as you go bam, you've got to go pew at the same time.
Yeah.
Just before you hit it, you got to flick your wrist, and that's something I never realised.
A lot of Chinese people are just extremely good at like ping pong and badminton. I'm one of those that I'm not really good at anything of these.
No, your hand-to-eye coordination isn't the best, is it?
No, terrible. Like,
yeah, it's like the ball's gone past, then you swing.
yeah, it's really like my reaction like so slow or something. I can't do it.
It's awful. It's awful, but it's funny to see. It is funny to see. Anyway, I'm really happy with the business. Give me a hug.
That way, right?
Give me a hug. We've done it. We've got some sample packs in.
Yeah.
And if you guys want to help us out with the business, you know, we love the support and the help.
Distribute and franchise.
Distributing franchise. That's the thing about the internet. What's amazing about it is like you can put something on the internet and maybe someone doesn't see it for 3 years. That's cool. That's cool that you can just put something on there and maybe someone won't see it right now, but in 3 years time they'll look back and be like, wow, that was 3 years in the past. It's like you can't see the future, but you can see the past. How crazy is that?
That's good though.
We're on one of those moments again, aren't we, James?
We've basically just done another podcast here.
You can see the past, but you can't see the future. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's mad.
The thing is, like,
why is that?
What?
Why can't you see the future? Why can you only see the past?
It's not made that way.
Because I know the future's happened.
The future hasn't happened.
How long do we
yet.
have?
We're branching onto another subject here, aren't we, James?
We can save this for the next podcast.
No, you just appreciate
moment.
the moment, because it's the past 3-4 years, 4-5 years actually, that we had the vinyls and we sell it and people appreciate our vinyl already, but now more people will appreciate the better quality and everything, isn't it?
Yeah, and another thing is like, if we woke up this morning and our memory was erased, those things wouldn't mean anything.
Yeah.
But it's only because like the hard work and determination we've put in to get to this point, it means something, which is nice for us.
And also because of the last 4-5 years of vinyl wrapping and distributing vinyls, then we can figure out what kind of colors and what kind of quality actually is the best.
Experience is king. You live and you learn.
So they are kind of our babies as well, aren't they?
just thinking about that future, you know, just thinking like, why can't we discover it?
Because we're trapped within the fourth dimension.
Oh, God, it's getting me here.
I'm not going down this road again.
I think you know these kind of philosophy type of questions actually is not really for us to think, because we still struggle with basic things. I think.
Yeah, we struggle putting like the right shoe on the right foot, and the left shoe on the left foot, don't we, Rikki? Because that's what you did this morning to my son.
Jaden didn't complain though.
No, he was fine. He was just walking around with the wrong shoes on like that, just like he normally does.
He probably have
But
like
just with
feel
the
like
shoes on the wrong
different
feet.
experience. Like Jaden feel like, oh, that's different.
Yeah. Right. Toodaloos.
Bye bye. Bye bye.